Former Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia Udayanga Weeratunga, who was in remand custody at the Colombo Magazine prison, was admitted to the Valikada Prisons Hospital.
The Department of Prisons said Udayanga Weeratunga was admitted to the prison hospital due to a sudden illness. He was transferred to the Valikada Prison Hospital due to a lack of medical facilities at the Magazine prison. Udayanga Weeratunga was arrested yesterday at the Bandar Naik International Airport and was remanded till the 17th of this month upon the orders of the Fort Magistrates Court. The Criminal Investigations Department informed the Fort Magistrate yesterday that the investigations into the case were very complex and therefore the suspect should be questioned for several days. Senior Superintendent of Police W. Tilakaratna, who led the inquiry, said he needed time to investigate the documents and local and foreign bank accounts relating to the MIG deal. The CID further added that the Attorney General should be consulted on how the investigations should be conducted.
Now, on the same note, these were the views expressed in the political arena with regard to the former Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia.
Why did Udayanga Weeratunga suddenly believe it was good to return to the country? In the recent past, the Rajapaksas transferred all senior officers of the CID and the FCID and replaced their allies in these positions. Now these cases have to be discussed with new individuals. Against this backdrop, Udayanga Weeratunga felt it was fit to be remanded as he can live in comfort. When he returned to the island, he was arrested and then remanded. Generally, a sick prisoner is taken to the doctor. But in Udayanga Weeratunga's case, what did they do? A female doctor has been on duty. She has been asked to visit Udayanga Weeratunga and inspect his health condition. How is this? The doctor had refused to visit him and had asked that he be brought to her. Upon the government's advice, a doctor who was on leave had been asked to inspect his condition. He was then deemed unwell.
Gotabaya Rajapaksa came into power claiming to do the right thing. We must now observe whether the law is being implemented differently on Udayanga Weeratunga. This is because all the rogues are returning to the country fearlessly. The wrongdoers are also returning. This clearly shows that the current government came into power to protect the thieves and the wrongdoers. The thieves have now begun to return to Sri Lanka. The perpetrators of the fraudulent Airbus deal have returned. Sri Lanka's former ambassador to Russia, Udayanga Weeratunga, who is the main suspect in the MiG aircraft deal, has also returned. They have been arrested. We do not know what will happen to them in the coming days. We have a suspicion as to whether these thieves will escape the law by being acquitted of certain charges and be appointed to key positions in the government once again.
නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් පළවෙනි මත්තඩම් කොට ගන්න කොහොමද? පළවෙනි පියවර ක්‍රියාත්මකයි. ඔව් පෙලක් වලට එහෙම වෙනවනේ.
This happens sometimes. They might feel shocked after certain verdicts. Who can provide a certification that such incidents will not happen?
වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් එහෙම නොවෙනවයි කියලා සහතිකයක් කවුද දෙන්නේ?
We now understand how all the deals worked out and the perpetrators were protected. The previous regime protected all the thieves of its predecessor. We know how the avant-garde case was heard and later swept under the carpet. We all know how the subject ministers appointed by Ranil Wickremesinghe operated. The present government is acting in the same manner. They are protecting all the thieves. The present government at one point made a huge fuss about the central bank bond scam. But what's happening to the central bank bond scam now? Actions have not been taken against a single perpetrator. We all know how much was stolen, but not a single perpetrator was arrested in the past 4 years.
Instances in which high-profile individuals have been hospitalized after being remanded. Arjun Aloysius, who was arrested over the bond scam, admitted to the prison's hospital. Jali Wickremesinghe, accused of money laundering, hospitalized, leaves the country after being granted bail. Vimal Veerawansa, hospitalized until being granted bail. Basil Rajapaksa, in relation to the Divinagama misappropriation case, hospitalized while in prison. Sarana Gunawardena and Sajin Vas Gunawardena admitted to pain wards at the National Hospital. Former DIG Nalaka Silva and Prasanna Nanayakara admitted to the prison's hospital until being granted bail. Hemasiri Fernando and Pujit Jayasundara, remanded over the April 21st attacks, admitted to the National Hospital and Police Hospital respectively. Chanuka Ratwatta, accused of money laundering, admitted to a paying ward at the General Hospital. Former MP Duminda Silva, sentenced to death, admitted to the prison's hospital. Nisanka Senadipati admitted to a pain ward at the National Hospital a day after being remanded. Former Minister Dr. Rajitha Senaratne admitted to a private hospital due to heart issues after being arrested by the Criminal Investigation Department. Former Sri Lankan Airlines Chief Executive Officer Kapila Chandrasena's wife admitted to the prison's hospital. And now, Udayanga Weeratunga, for your attention.
During an event in Narayanpetiya today, MPSA Marikar expressed the following views criticizing the government's actions.
Udayanga Weeratunga, who was involved in the MIG deal and was arrested following an Interpol red notice, arrived in the island yesterday. He was arrested by the CID and thereafter remanded. He has now been admitted to the prison's hospital. However, he was fit and healthy to travel on board an aircraft. He had been admitted to the hospital after he was interrogated by the CID and was remanded. So this is what we call family rule. No matter how hard Gotabaya Rajapaksa tries to govern this country in his own way, Mahinda Rajapaksa and his clan will not allow it.
මාත්‍යස එයාගේ කණ්ඩායම ඊට දෙන්නේ නැහැ.